It's the Cable League. MTGO Show.
Grief's pretty solid. I think I'm gonna pick one library here. Library's just a little free, you know. I know some people are really high on Phelium. Portal's good. Portal fits in a lot of spots. Rip Goblin Welder, right? A lot of cool options. Yeah, a lot of cool options in that pack. That's the sweet spot about Cube, right? A lot of times you're just like choosing your own path, choosing your own destiny, and hello, Ancestral Recall. I'm certainly not going to pass an Ancestral here. Another cool pack, though, huh? Sneak, Ulamog, Halfling, Gut, Path. Step 1, draw the cards. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit. We just passed Dark Depths, so like stage isn't crazy. I want to take the Twister though, huh? Maybe Will is Duelist to the Mind. One thing about Time Twister is that it gets a lot better if you have something worth shuffling back into your deck. We kind of do with this recall, and it gets us back into library range, right? It just fits both of these. Bullmaster and Hull Breacher, sure. God damn it, Bill. Step 1, Virgin Birth. Step 3, Profit. Okay. How do y'all feel about a Dark Ritual? I've liked Blue-Black. Sanctum would be a good direction, too. Be a good fast bond start here. Twister's the best tool to be the final boss in Chandelar. That's what I thought. Just twist them back your time walks. You think Dark Ritual's a good answer to the card art question? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dark Ritual's got a lot of bangers. You think traditions are just ancient peer pressures? I guess that's the main difference, huh? I guess there's not always the pressure associated with traditions. Or tradition associated with peer pressure, right? Like some traditions, people can just like not do them and it's totally fine. This seems like a good start for a Mystical Tutor, doesn't it? That sword's there looking all sexy. Shellback's interesting. I definitely don't take Shelldock as highly as I used to, just because like games don't stall out that often anymore. But now I start full of card draw. Could probably dig into it fairly often. Hey, Ponder Putty, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 57 months there. Yeah, Storming's on the table. Think about this cat. Another thing to do with a combo turn. Cat it up. Cat's better than ramp. Yeah, we give the artifact acceleration. Cat does fit that a lot better. I agree. We're not 100% in Storm yet, though. Like, we don't have the payoff for it or whatnot. Could still go in a different direction or two. We're not even 100% black yet. Not like we've devoted a bunch of fixing and stuff. Shieldred would be a heck of a pickup, that's for sure. How good is Cryptic? I mean, it's still a solid card. Same issue as always, huh? Having the triple blue. Is that a Black Lotus? Well, let's see if we can will this Tendrils of Agony, huh? This Yawgmoth's will just got so much better. We can Mystical for the will, too. No Shieldred, how unlucky. Yeah, right? Very unlucky. The Memory Jar might make it like kind of easy to win with Jace Wielder. Just playing it normal. I'm not huge on this pack for what I'm trying to do here. Top's really good in some Storm builds. Cabal Ritual would ideally be the card that wheels that I don't have to like dedicate my pick to here. So maybe I'm supposed to take Top. I'm gonna snag this Gush. That's what I'm gonna do. If we grabbed the cat earlier, we'd be looking at the Teferi Splash. So Top is really good with Citadel, and so is Tendrils. Time Warp would be good here, but I'm going to take the Citadel. I'm going to make sure I get it. I'm not Currency Converter, I guess. Just not my pack, Hey, here's some options. I think I'm going to take Grim Monolith over the Frantic Search. Got a few things worth using the mana for, Hey, can I win? Thanks to 73 months. Suppose this is the spot for a talisman, huh? Sneak loves Caleb D streams and hates working. How's it going? How's it going, Sneak? Glad you're enjoying the stream at least. The man is always the bottleneck. Yeah, right? No duels so far. No duels whatsoever. At least Black Lotus cracks for either color. Real good chance I got the Cryptic and the Jace, and maybe even the Gush. Oh, wow, Tameo, huh? Yeah, Bloodchief's Thirst is good, but that's kind of late Tameo. I think Tameo is great, just in every deck. Pretty unreal card. And there's the Tendrils. All right, I think we have a functional deck here. Just a matter of filling out the slots, huh? There's the Ritual on the wheel, as expected. Yeah, really glad I snagged that top. Like, almost immediately paid off with the Citadel, right? I might play this. Could actually consider a Mox Opal if I saw it. All these cheap artifacts. Have I tried out any post-ban Legacy? I have not, Mort. I've not had the time. Never enough time. I want to. I got some post-ban Modern coming up. I've got a Modern tournament on Wednesday. We're playing the top 8 of the MTGO Masters series. So that Manifold Key works with Grim Monolith and it works with Top. Kind of a poopy pack, huh? If that's what I'm considering. The Lotus Petal, another card for the Will. There's also Narset here, which plays well with Twister and helps us find our combo pieces. I think I'd rather have Petal though. Taz's Oracle hoping for Doomsday. I mean, if the Doomsday shows up, I think the Oracle's wheeling. I don't think we need to. Still no fixing. No duels whatsoever. I think we've literally seen 0 blue-black fixing the whole draft. Card draw will fix for us. Well, that troll can find an Underground Sea if we find an Underground Sea. What deck am I testing in Modern? For the top 8 tournament that we haven't submitted our decks yet? I'm not testing anything in Modern. I don't know what I'm going to submit yet. Yeah, I'm here playing Vintage Cube with you, friend. This is this is my Modern testing. 2 of my last 4 events, I submitted decks completely cold. Been actually working out pretty well. I'm just picking decks that I think have pretty intuitive play style. I guess I'm grabbing Voidwalker in here. Or maybe Seed Shark's a good backup plan. Seed Shark would be sick if we had Academy. Be really sick. It's a really good Urza Saga. The Urborg and the Tar Pit are excellent, but this Urza Saga just means that I get to have Black Lotus every game, which seems extremely good in our Yogg's Will Storm deck. They can tutor for Yogg's Will. So we're just going to take the Saga, even though I finally am seeing some good fixing here. Yeah, I think I would take the Urborg over the Tar Pit, just because it comes in play untapped, and lets library do actual mana stuff, that sort of thing. There's a Scalding Tarn. Do I take a Mana Confluence? just to have any fixing at all. I think there's an outside chance we see a late Tri-land that works for us. So I'm going to take the Tarn. With this Troll, we have this Tarn. And we have nothing. God damn it. I guess Trinket Mage isn't bad, Saheeli down ticking on Black Lotus and giving me an extra Black Lotus could be sick. I think this track's a banger, by the way. In case y'all were curious. It is indeed like Kaiju. Yeah, good ear. I don't think I need Research Desk because I have top in here to grab a Saga. Yeah, I think Tinker just wasn't opened, right? It's still going around. Zeranorb Sorin. I mean, Zeranorb Citadel works. Maybe I should have grabbed it just for the Citadel nonsense. Do I want to play this turn? Troll is actively bad if it's not fixing for me, because it's a 6 to play off the top with Citadel. Trying to think there's a reason to play the Tarn. If I was playing the Dig Through Time, that'd be reason enough. I guess it's a land that goes to the graveyard. I could maybe get back with Yogg's Will. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Scrapple, thanks for 16 months. Cube. Scrapple says, yo, what up, Caleb? Just made some pasta and turkey meatballs. Now ready to enjoy some sweet, sweet evening, Cube. That sounds dope as shit, Scrapple. Hope your pasta's awesome. Pasta always hits the spot. Turns a shuffle effect for top. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. That's enough reason. All right, we need a couple of cuts here. You editing some porn? Nice. Getting the people what they want, what they need. Threshold for Cabal Ritual, sure. I might cut this currency converter. I might cut the triple blue spells. I might cut Gush here. Gush is a clean way to flip a Tameo. What if I do this? Just like leave the Jace in. I think there's an outside chance we win with that Jace at some point. Just jam like this. I could also see cutting the Voidwalker for Gush. The Voidwalker's kind of random. Sometimes that card wins games, though. Oh, you can also turn 1 Jace off Lotus. Yeah, that's true. That's clever. Have it fill up the graveyard for Will. Even if we'd have like a Tundra or something, then this balance would be a sweet splash to Mystical Tutor up. I don't want to play it off of like 3 white sources though. I actually like this split. This is currently a blue base split because we got Talisman, Tarn, Shelldock that are only producing blue. So this is like 8 blue, 7 black. God, that's not great. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to cut Voidwalker and play like Stern Scolding or something. So just anything that costs less than 2 black, right? The stuff like Tendrils and Citadel matters less because I'm like way more excited about using a Dark Ritual or Cabal Ritual to cast those cards. Yeah, let's do this and then go minus Voidwalker. Plus Stern Scolding. Stern Scolding, I mean, it hits right, like random hosers, right? Dahlias and such. Maybe Cut Down's better. Better than Stern. Yeah, give me the removal spell, actually. Easier to have it, like, build up your storm count, too, the cut down. Oh, my God. Oh, mama. Should we Mystical turn 1? Nah, let's get my recall on. Should I just recall turn 1? I think the odds of winning are pretty low turn 1. So if I play Mystical Tutor here and go get Yogg's Will, and then I guess I could crack Lantern to go into the Mystical Tutor on the rebuy. Well, Talisman could go get a Dark Ritual before a Yogg's Will. Oh, the Lantern has to exile my recall, right? That's annoying. I don't want to do that. Oh, besides, the recall is like way better use of that thing I was thinking about anyway. I guess it is pass. Exile Bauble. I think I want to just like play the Bauble on my turn for +1 Storm. I guess we just go get Dark Ritual here. It's a little bit more direct. Oh, I can't Mystical plus Recall now. I'm a mana short, right? If I play and crack Lantern here, then I'm literally a mana short. I could have run the Lantern out last turn, too. I think I fucked up, folks. A little oopsie-doodle. Game's hard. It is, yeah. Especially when you put no thought into it whatsoever. Can't even, like, flashback the recall and be better set up. End the stream? No. I think I will scoop, though. Let's scoop. Good old 9 Storm, Tendrils of Agony on top of the library. Good spot to scoop it up. Yeah, if I played out the Lantern the previous turn, which I thought about doing, but I thought I might needed the Storm count. I thought I might need the Storm count on that turn. And I thought I was going to have plenty of mana between Dark Ritual and Cabal and Black Lotus and the Yogg's Will. I wonder if there is a way to get blue. I wonder if there is a way to get blue off the second Lotus for the recall. I think there was. I just needed to tap the lands that I had in play. I needed to tap one of those to play the Yogg's Will, and then I could have had a black floating, and then flashback the Dark Ritual, and then flashback Lotus for blue. And then I think it's just like very easy, right? Trivially easy. That was the main spot that I fucked up. Recall to try and hit a land. That doesn't do anything though, Minicore, because then I'm still minus a mana, right? The recall would just be replacing itself, mana-wise. And you still need to tutor the tendrils to hand. Recall would work if you just like naturally draw the tendrils. I'm gonna send this hand back. Well, no, we got key top. Yeah, okay. Storm's a great deck for people who want to make 2 minor errors and then lose, I guess. I mean, I don't think, like, if I was playing well, then I lose that game, right? I don't think it's, like, a difficult thing to not fuck up. I also, like, didn't have to go for it there and stuff. It was, like, a lot of little mistakes. Just jamming. This hand might actually want to activate Saga. There's an option to storm one more by playing the Bauble before the Will. Good point, TD. Yeah, if I play the Bauble before the Will, I get to flash it back for 0, and then that's like another storm to the count. If I thought about that, then maybe I would have leaned towards playing out the Lantern the turn previous, too. Because I thought it was going to be like a little close with the storm count. But I didn't think of that line. Shoulda. Silly meme. Yeah, a bunch of different stuff I could have done that game. Ooh. That is an exciting draw. Storm is tough to play. It is, but like I also didn't really try to play it, right? I just kind of cast my spells. It's particularly hard to play if you do no math whatsoever. I guess actually it was very easy to play, right? And that was the issue. Extreme. Everyone's making excuses like, oh man, what a tough deck to play and stuff. But I put like no thought into that turn. I just played my shit. Oh, they're gonna get 2 Thopter tokens now. I see. I don't think there's much benefit in making a second construct, so I'm just gonna float, I guess. Maybe it's worth spinning here and using the shuffle. Could work if I find Citadel, but then I'd lose the top. I mean, that'd be fine. No, I don't want any of this anyway. Hey, Jarvis, thanks for the raid. Hope y'all are having a good day. Hope you're all having a good Monday Eve. I'm showing folks how not to play Storm here. Very valuable lesson, in my opinion. How's the cube? Cube's going okay. What were you up to, Jarvis? Do anything sweet? You went 3-2 with Turbo, Emrakul, Eldrazi, and Modern. The Through the Breach thing? Oh, no, Through the Breach is ramping. Sure. I kind of like that deck. Yeah. Yeah, Emrakul, the Promised End. It's a good one. Man, how sick would Academy have been in this deck? Oh, there's no other artifacts for Thopter Foundry here. So to save the Sword of the Meek, they have to have Foundry sack it to itself. I should have sacked this at first. I'll do it now. Very rarely you can actually get a sword with a piece of graveyard hate like that. Just lean here for a sec. Gonna do the old top trick here. Whoop. And then Tamu uptick kind of just bricks their board. Buys me that time that I so greatly need. Anyways, pass here. How are the vibes? The vibes are excellent here, Endo Jackson. Only the best vibes. Manifold Key does have some nice synergies. It was really sick with the Land Untapper artifact. Had some very nutty Candelabra turns with Academy and older versions of the cube. Skip that Psycho Stick track. I think I'm gonna crack Clue and spin top here. Blist on too, shame. There we go. There we fucking go. Thanks for the burritos, babe. Girlfriend's carrying this stream on her back. Oh, showed up. Hey, Phil Belmont. Thanks for the 68 months. You're welcome, babe. Hell yeah, brother. Gotta remember to uptick that Tamio if we end up doing that. I think I'd rather just pay 1 mana for 1 life for my card here. That'll do her, Storm kind of 6. Yeah, let me just keep drawing, Oh, no, we've got Citadel. So we play this for 7 times 2 is 14. We should just go further anyway. Plenty of mana to just cast the Tendrils, right? Opponents see me fuck this up before, so I don't blame them for not scooping here. The Ballista could have pinged the Tamio, but like I don't think there's a way to screw up at this point. Like you can just get enough permanents to attack a Citadel for the last 10, or you can just play that Twister and whatever you find off the top is gonna get you there. If you're at like fucking 20 some life with top and Citadel, you can't really screw up. It didn't matter, Bondulv. It would have just like made me click a couple more things. Super did not matter. Ooh, I got hot sauce for once. They usually forget my hot sauce. And let me tell you, that's so much worse. Taco Bell without the fire sauce. Might as well just spit in my mouth. Yeah, you might as well just spit in my mouth. Call me a dirty little streamer who doesn't deserve to mop your floors. And then I go, I do deserve it. I'll show you. I'll prove it to you. Just give me a chance. This is maybe getting a little too involved. Finally a streamer who understands September, right? Huh. Well, there's my Yogswell. We can get the Yogswell back with our draw 7, but we gotta be a little careful now. I guess Tamiyo could get it back too, huh? Well, there's the Twister. Let's get Tamiyo upticking sooner rather than later. Burrito defeated. Perfect. Oh no, they're clearing my Tamiyo. I guess I was supposed to cut down that duelist first, huh? Yeah, that last track was Proto-Men. Oh, but the duelist, yeah, they're committing a crime. That'll give them the last point to clear the Tamiyo here. I'm still not really worried. Maybe I should be. Oh, they didn't attack. They missed it. Just gonna do this. Jace is kind of close to an ult. Surprisingly mid-graveyard. Ours? There's a Black Lotus in there, friend. And a Twister. A Twisty Twist. So I think I can go get... I might as well just do this first. I was thinking about getting Tendrils first and casting it, and that would take 5 mana. Then I could Yogg's Will back Black Lotus. Makes the math a little easier. You really only have to play correctly 2 out of 3 games. Magic the Gathering gives you so much breathing room. $11 life, 11 Tendrils of Agonies. Not bad, friends. Not bad. I'm thinking hard about if I want to mull this. I think I want to mull this. This hand's a lot better because the Saga can go get Black Lotus. I might even lead on Saga. Maybe I'll lead on Sheldon. Oh shit! What up? Hey, no tip. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to 4 months. You almost never forget, but thanks for the reminder. Hell yeah. Sharing that Prime. Appreciate you. This was not a very good Sheldon. That's okay. I think I should have played Urza Saga there. And then just played the, oh, this is okay. Just have something to do. Sucks they can't cut down that Bone Crusher, huh? You never talk about it anymore. You would have loved to have blocked here, but this is fine. Hey, Power Pack, thanks for the $25 donation. Power Pack says, always appreciate the good tune. Can we get a second best draft? Whatever archetype, but each pick is the second best card available. Interesting, Power Pack. Yeah, I can try that. I can give that a shot. So the storm count is 3. I mean, if we Wish Claw and just tutor up Tendrils here and cast it, I think we just get there. We just have plenty of mana, right? Oh shit, what up? Hey, Zodiac Brave, thanks to the sub, thanks to 61 months. Yeah, opponent basically needs Force of Will for the will. I don't think they have Force of Will. Plenty of damage. I think no changes here. Maybe Lantern's worse than Research Desk. Yeah, I like that. I was gonna fucking recall here. Why not? Why wouldn't I? Just go for it, right? So if I flashback those 4 cards, the storm counts at 8. Yeah, I think we're just good. This is a mull. Looks like a mull to me. Mull it up. Yeah, this deck mulligans pretty well. We have that Twister to redrop to 7, and then we also have like Saga that tutors for Black Lotus, which is worth a card or 2, This hand's pretty bad. The Tarn's not a fixer. It only gets basic island. I guess. There's been a couple lands here. Use the bauble as a scry of sorts. Tendrils. Yeah, I don't really want to draw tendrils. So I'm just gonna crack the Tarn. And I think we're just gonna Mystical Tutor for a Dark Ritual. Set up like turn 3 Citadel, maybe. Oh my god. I just shoveled that away. This is horse shit. The old 1 in 33. Voidwalker is very good. I might just go get a removal spell, actually. Or maybe I'm supposed to get Recall and hope that finds a removal spell. Pretty much a disaster if it doesn't hit, right? That's a huge bummer. I really wanted to tutor up a Ritual there. Might not even hit my land drop next turn now. Activating Talisman on my turn and putting Black Lotus to hand is not crazy. It's not a crazy thing to do. It doesn't really work next turn, right? Because it takes a mana to activate. I guess they might be able to tutor up like Mind Twist or something. Really get you. Put it not crack and clue. They got better uses of their mana. Cat card. That is terrifying. Yeah, I don't actually have much time here. I think I do tutor up Black Lotus. I just hope I don't get burned. I wonder if there's something to tutor for Recall and play Recall. Maybe hit your lane drop off of it. Humph. So they're just activating and passing. Feels like the Citadel will not resolve, I wonder if Twister is just better. Really wonder what they tutored up. If that's just resolving. I think I'm gonna lead on Recall. Wait, I don't just have a win, do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. +5 Storm. Tendrils is only 18. Yeah, let's lead on Recall. Get our lane drop. Can't quite get the ritual high enough for the extra juice. I don't think it matters. Storm count 7. I think the Wishclaw Talisman activates for, oh yeah, I guess we just go get Yogg's Will. It's the easiest way. I was thinking about it getting like Lotus Petal and just being mana neutral +1 Storm. And then Mystical Tutor plus top can put the tendrils to hand, and it'd be exactly enough. We could have run up the score here a little bit more, but why bother, right? Game's over. Cool. Yeah, really curious what they activated Talisman for. Because giving me back that tutor is pretty vicious. Yeah, I don't think I need to sideboard anything here. Oh, once again, desk is probably better than Lantern if they don't have graveyard stuff. Yeah, I thought they were going to get a counter too. Maybe they got like Mana Leak and just decided to play the 2-1 instead. Because I had the Black Lotus out. I don't know. Oh, man. Tummy full of a warm burrito. Throat full of cool tea. Got a sick fucking vintage cube deck on the screen. I don't know. Do y'all keep this? I think if this ain't had like a library or like any kind of piece of action in it, I'd be about it. I don't think you keep this though. You just like hoping to rip. So much of the deck is like more rituals and shit. I think you want like at least one piece of gas in hand. We also have like ways of tutoring for the Lotus, so having the opener isn't like a snap keep, right? Seems like a matchup where I might get some cards out of this library. Last game was on a Moldify. Was it? I don't know. Demonic Tutor. It's tracks like this that remind me that the Proto Men are a Mega Man cover band. I forget it a lot. Incredible band. It's kind of terrifying to put a Tendrils underneath Shelldock. I think I'm going to throw Tameo under there. The issue is like just losing to a Wasteland, right? We can do better. Or worse. We can do worse. "15 years, no third album." They're working on it though. They've released several tracks from that album. I have faith. Yeah, we're patient folks. Ancestral Recall Mirror in the finals, huh? Might be something to the next card. Library's already drawn 2, and it's been a land, though. Like, Library has already been as good as Ancestral. We could play Citadel here. The issue is we've already played our land for the turn, so there's a really good chance the Citadel just breaks by seeing a land on top of the library, and the opponent showed me Shatter Effects, so if I do play the Citadel, I want to, like... I probably want to do a lot with it, right? I'm just going to play the Monolith and pass. What's your favorite dumpling? I like fried dumplings. Steamed is good, but you get that like crispy texture in a fried dumpling. And then I like a bit of spice in there too. Yeah, the pan-fried pork. I think that's where I'm at. It's a nice synthwave. From that new retro wave label. No, that Shieldred's terrifying. Perfect. Oh, Magic's the best. Y'all ever play Magic? What a fucking easy game. Storm's at 8 currently. Nice little turn 4 through a Shieldred in a daze, huh? Not the worst. That deck was sick. It also drew very well. Helps, right? Even when you've got like the sickiest, nastiest deck, sometimes you like draw poorly and still like lose a round. Or your opponent will also have a sick, nasty deck and they'll be killing you in turn 1 or something. That's how Vintage Cube works. But that didn't happen. We had a nutty deck and we drew well and they died. That's kind of what you're looking for. Kind of what you're looking for sure. The worst part about the Great Storm decks is you don't get to play them for long. Yeah, right?